Good evening, YouTube. My name is Kip, and this is episode 2 of Buy It or Boot It. So, what we do on this live stream is we go into Facebook Marketplace. We pull up a few zip codes, which if you guys were seeing my Facebook and Instagram posts, I've already predetermined the zip codes, but if somebody has something that they want to throw in there, I'm more than happy to add that in and take something else away. No big deal. But we're going to wait a couple of another minute or so, and see if we get many people in the live stream, because without anybody there, this doesn't go quite as well. So let me get share the correct screen while we're waiting. And here we are. Still waiting for people to join in. Yeah. Don't worry about the credits. Go ahead. It's not going to be that big of a problem for me. We will wait and see if some people come in and join. Let me actually go in. Whoops, it's not what I wanted. Post a reminder on YouTube, or sorry, Facebook. And share it out on Facebook. Page I manage. Come on. We are live. We are live. Post on Facebook. We are live. And go back over here. Oh, we got a couple people watching now. All right. Perfect. So now we can kind of get into this thing. Hey, Pete, what's up? Thanks for coming in. All right. So the only thing that I do not have from the couple people that are in the chat is I don't have a price range to look at. I have our first city is in Ohio. Let's see. I don't remember exactly where in Ohio, but we're in Ohio for the first one, and we will check out what they got in just a minute. But we do need a price range. So, Pete, if you want to chime in and give me a price range, that'd be awesome. All right. Been home all week sick, watching impeachment. Oh, sorry, you're sick. That's not a fun thing. So let's go to a minimum of let's do 8,500. Whoops, not 1,000. 8,500 to 99.99. I hope you feel better before Christmas rolls around. That's for sure. And well, we got a few more people in the chat. Always have, great to have some more eyes here. So let's start scrolling down through here, and whoever's here, chime in something you want to take a look at. And as always, we only go up to 1995 because I don't think a lot of the newer stuff is really that interesting. So. You guys don't have to whisper.
Yes, we do.
All right. No. You gave it to your wife. Oh no. All right. Let's go find the Super Deluxe. Ooh, nice. 48 Plymouth Super Deluxe. All right. So the description, which is not much because this is at a dealership, is for more information about this vehicle, please contact us. All right. So we've got 48 Plymouth Super Deluxe, 85,000 miles, automatic with black exterior. Yep, that is a black car. And like the sun visor, that's pretty cool, and the lights don't. That front hubcap's kind of odd. Nice looking interior. Very nice looking car overall. Oh, look at that dash. That is a thing of beauty. Back when they knew how to make cars. Yeah, lots of elbow grease, absolutely. Yeah, somebody spent a lot of time and money on this thing. It's kind of surprising that they're only gonna they only got it at a Shriner car. Okay, that's cool. That does not look like an automatic transmission to me, but what do I know? Oh well, I don't see a clutch pedal, so maybe that is. Oh, alternator in the back seat. There's your engine, Pete. V8, that's for sure. Now, did they have hemispherical heads back in the late 40s, or is it the 50s when Hemis came out? Electric fan. That's an interesting add-on. Does not look like a 49. No, I don't think that that's the original engine. Oh, side skirts. Those kind of look like the ones that I did the video on. Right. Interesting. Battery relocated to the rear. That's another interesting. Finally found one you'd buy. All right. Oh yeah, now I see the Shriner little emblem there. Very cool. Yep. So Pete, since you're the only one here talking, you would buy the Plymouth, and I gotta say, I would too. That's a really nice looking ride. All right, still got anybody? Oh, I got somebody else in here that's not chiming in yet. All right, well, I'm gonna I'll pick the next car since no one else is in here right now. And let's see. Needs love, but worth it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at this 87 Buick Electra Estate. Another dealership. MSRP 18,000. Yeah, maybe back in the day, but all right. We are looking at an 87 Buick Electra Estate. And it's got 84,000 miles, auto trans, desert tan with wood and beige interior. from our collection, first time available since 2004. Has the R134 AC retrofit kit, new exhaust, near new tires, very clean throughout. Nice. Take a look through the pictures. I gotta say, I'm a sucker for these old wagons. What the heck? Does that look like a dog, a horse? I can't tell what's in that window. That is weird. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Oh no, it is a stuffed animal or something. Oh, that's weird. Pretty nice looking interior. Oh yeah, it is definitely a stuffed animal. That's odd. Very odd. Power windows, locks, cassette player. Faux wheel, wire wheels. Like to see that tailgate down. Some new, yeah, 18 had to have been when the car was new back in 87, because there's no way. Some new exhaust bits. Of course, I would put a dual exhaust on this bad boy. Does not say what it's got for the engine, so I'm not sure if it would be the 305 or 350. But not a bad looking car. Is it worth $9,800? No, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd pay $9,800 for it. Definitely is a good looking car, but I'm in it for $6,500. Yeah, MSRP. That had to have been when the car was brand new, because that's nope. Lots of wet-looking undercarriage. Very true. Very, very true. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do 10 grand for that. Probably, like I said, 6,500 would be about my max. All right, Pete, what else do you see that you want to take a look at? Let's see, I'm also going to do a quick post on Instagram. See if you can get a few more people in here. Yeah. Next. Come on. We are live. Come join. All right, keep going. Sorry, got a little distracted by. Ooh. I have a feeling what you're going to pick, but we'll keep going and see what you say. Wow. Cool stuff here in Ohio. In the mood for weird tonight. Imperial sedan, right hand side. Okay. Imperial sedan. That's one I thought you were gonna pick there, Pete. Wish the pictures were a little bit better, but let's take a look here. We got a 52 Chrysler Imperial sedan, 106,000 miles, auto trans, black with gray interior. Very short and sweet to the point ad. Crown Imperial Hemi 6-bolt, runs great. Very nice car. Let's look through the very small pictures. Oh, that car is cool. Has a bit of a Cadillac look to it. So two, I'm going to imagine that those are two one-barrel carbs. Yeah, it definitely looks like a Hemi head if I've seen one, but I haven't seen a lot. Look at that tiny little Optima battery. Very nice looking interior. I'd love to see what that towel's hiding. Good looking rear. Oh, that's a nice little handle or whatever right there on the. Another picture of the back. Another picture of the front. Or do we go right back around to the beginning? Nope, now we're back. All right. Not a bad looking ride right there. 1952 Chrysler Imperial sedan. $8,500. 106,000 miles. Auto trans, black. I would say, just my uninformed opinion. Not if it is a professional restoration on that vehicle, it was done a while ago, but it looks pretty straight and pretty presentable. And what do you think, Pete? Would you pay $8,500 for your the Chrysler Imperial? I guess I have to do way more posts on this thing to get people here. Or maybe it's just too close to Christmas. People got other things going on. We'll go with that. All right. I'm into weird too, so we're gonna take a look at this 60 Mercury lowrider. 8,500 is max I would go. Seems pretty good. All right, we have a 60 Monterey lowrider. Very solid, clean, cool cruiser. Shoots flames out back. Cool Cacarocha horn. Okay. Motors rebuilt 500 miles ago. Board 30 over. New pistons and rings. Valves, job, bigger intake valves put in. 482 solid lifter cam and lifters. New rocker shafts, push rods. New high volume oil pump. New timing gears and chains. New 4-barrel and intake. Everything is new. Everything is new, and I think is what they were trying to say there. I will throw in a 3-deuce intake with carbs too. Electronic distributor, electric fuel pump, auto trans. Everything works. Custom satin black metal flake gold top. Front dust plates in front. Dust plates in front. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. 16-inch rims and tires, side pipes. Very cool. Selling it for less than what I have in it, which you always do when you put money into an old car. Reduced the price $1,000, so the price is firm, and the price is $9,000. Let's look through the pictures. She is a looker. I gotta say, I do like it. So said it had side pipes. What's the point? Side pipes and fishtail pipes in rear. Okay, so must be cutoffs to switch it from the side pipes to rear. You can definitely see your spark plugs there to shoot the flames. Be cool if they had a picture of that. What's that on the right fender? I'm assuming that sock. I'm assuming, I don't know what that thing is. See if they could give a better picture of it. Probably not, since yep, those are definitely flamethrowers. Nice looking roof. Let's go back and see if it. I have no antenna cover or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Kind of weird. Looks like somebody's cat's like sitting on the edge of it there. Weird. Nice looking car. Side pipes and flamethrowers. I like that it's a four-door. You don't see a lot of four-doors that are rebuilt and restored and played with. But this is cool. I like the rear glass is cool, how it wraps around. Paint looks pretty good with gold on the roof. Not bad. Definitely has a ton of money into it. That is for sure. Is it worth $9 grand? To the right person, probably. I don't know. Squirrel impaled itself on the antenna. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Probably jumped out of the tree and just kind of, I don't know that I would personally pay the $9 grand for it, but interesting car nonetheless. Alrighty. I got 3 people watching. Somebody else, come on, chime in and help us out. Let's find another car. Would like to see more pictures. With that said, boot. All right. And what are we going to take a look at now? Let's do like one more here, and then we'll switch to our next zip code. Definitely some cool rigs out here. Ooh, 75 Monte Carlo. I'm just going to take a quick look at this. This was a car very similar to what my grandmother had, except I think, from what I understand, she had a 74, but definitely brings back some memories. Come on, people. I know there's a few more in the chat. What else are we going to look at, folks, here before we switch on to another one? Mother-in-law had a Monte Carlo like that. Yeah. No, that was the last car that she had before she passed. Wasn't an SS, but it was Monte Carlo. It was. I always thought it was 75. My brother's telling me it was a 74. Hers was like a bronze color with a tan Landau top. This was back in 86, I think it was when she had it. All right, we'll go to the 1500 regular cab in just a second. The only problem with her car was there was a small rip in the Landau top. Otherwise, the car was perfect. After she passed, a distant cousin got a hold of the car and used it as a race car and just killed it. All right, so we're going to go, I'm assuming we're going with this 86 Chevy 1500 regular cab. There we go. I'm liking it. 86 K10 square body, 350 small block, long tube header, dual exhaust, 700R trans, 35 by 12.5 on 15s, 4-inch lift, short bed. Yeah. Gotta love the short bed. Aftermarket sound system, Pioneer flip-up head unit, 2 10-inch kickers, amp, etc. Truck turns heads. I can see why. Truck is not a show truck. Oh, sure. It's currently daily driver. No trades. I don't blame you on the trades. I like how this truck is done. I like, the rim choice and tires. That definitely fills out the wheel wells quite nicely. You can definitely tell it's not a perfect truck. It looks like there's some dings and dents in there, but it's good paint and yeah, custom deluxe. I love the short beds. So hard to find a decent one that's not a ton of money these days. Good looking engine. Decent interior, nothing to really write home about. I do like the two-tone vinyl. I don't know. I don't like the stereo. I don't like that they, because the stereo should be over here under, above the gauges, if I remember correctly. And that just looks very out of place. But then again, that's just me. Nice kicker box. Nice looking truck. And we got Pete. Bye. Yep. $9,000. That is a nice looking truck. Definitely worth the money. Very nicely done. All right. Let's move on to our next zip code. And we are going to 21228. Cantonsville, Maryland. And an Isuzu iMark Turbo. That's something you don't see very much. And I've never even heard of a Suzuki Alto Works, but I'm sure that's a JDM. Stereo sucks, but that can be fixed. Absolutely. What else? What do we got in here? We got Mercedes. Cadillac Eldorado convertible. Lots of Mercedes. Oh, Ranger XLT. Got 4 people watching. Somebody who's in the live in there, chime in. What are we going to look at? Not that I don't love talking with just you, Pete, but come on. This is this audience participation, people. Let's go. Again, another vehicle you don't see much of, either one of these two, Chrysler Conquest or the AMC Spirit. 80s Riviera. No surprise, they just voted to impeach. Yeah. Yep. Wow. All right, I'm going to take a look at that. That looks kind of odd and interesting. Pretty cool. We'll go back to the Spirit in just a second. This is only 2 pictures, so we're not going to look at this very long. But 72 XJ Super V8 Portfolio Sedan, 9,000. And what does it say? Nice. L84 Corvette engine swap, full air ride setup. Engine was just broken with less than 1,000 miles. Moved the crap fuel injection in favor of a 650 Holley 4-barrel. Nice. Mild cam. Custom 3-inch exhaust. New battery. Poly motor mounts. Runs great and drives very straight and true. It does need some fine tuning, but it's 95% of the way there. Belt-driven air ride system with 2 tanks, 12-way touchbox Wi-Fi switches. Paint is tired, but shines up okay. Nice. Yeah, that definitely looks like. I wish they had more pictures, because that looks kind of cool to me. But without more pictures to look at, I wouldn't do it. All right, so we got the Spirit. Let's take a look at the Spirit. We got an 83 AMC Spirit 9000. Just reduced. New inspection. Horsepower versus state-of-the-art 4-barrel automatic. Nice drive or a rocket. Your choice. Newly rebuilt engine. Shh, quiet. Quiet. Cool. Generally, I don't know. Yeah, I agree with the Jag. It's got to be booted without more pictures, but very interesting car. I should say I gotta like the rim choice on the Spirit. Generally don't like that style, but it suits the Spirit quite well. I wish the description they had a little bit more of a description here. But a pretty cool looking little ride. I wonder, were all the Eagles were some of them 2-wheel drive, and then there's the others that were all-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive, or because definitely looks like it's sitting up a bit. I just don't know whether they all came just 2-wheel drive or 4. But I just don't think it has the value. No, not at $9,000. Nope. Very cool. That's for sure. All right. Onward and upward. Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing I didn't know. I can't remember. I knew I'm sure, you know, some of them were 2-wheel drive, but I don't remember, you know, whether at some point they all went 4-wheel drive, kind of like what Subaru does, or what. All right, let's take a second look at this 61 Ford pickup, Ecoline E150 pickup. It's the first year that came out, upgraded to I'm hoping that's a 1700 cc and not 170 cc. 6-cylinder at the time. Just had it rebuilt, nuts and bolts up, rebuilt engine, has less than 200 miles on it, along with all other parts. This is the best engine Ford ever made. Okay, it runs great. It is a show or a go truck. 3 on the tree. Wraparound windows were an upgrade as well. Must see to fully appreciate. Steel at 8,000. All right. Most ones I've seen were 4. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But oh, look, it is award winning. Cool, cool. Yeah, that is a straight 6. Where's Grant? Nice, fairly clean looking interior. Yeah, and that is definitely a 3 on the tree. Cool. I'm digging it, but I don't know that it's quite ready to see $8,500 worth of my money. But an interesting Ecoliner. So we got a 61 Ecoline E150 cargo, 6,900 miles on it. Yeah, cool little rig. Not worth my money. What else we got? Come on, people. Can't you spell Camaro better? All right, Pete. Oh, wow. You can buy that and be twins with Jason. Although his is a 77. Nice. Oh, this one's definitely got the engine upgrade over his 454. Yes. Left of the Z. Okay, we'll go back. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. All right. Yes.
Just saying hi.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. Pete's pretty much the only one that's talking. There are a couple other people in there, but nobody else has said hi yet. So,
Bye, everyone.
I want to see Stacy David finish his Fall Guy. Oh, I love that truck. The Fall Guy. I can't say it was my all-time favorite 80s vehicle, but it was sure up there. I love the they just did that truck really nice in that show. And of course you got the A-Team van, and you've got Knight Rider. And I'm not just a car guy either. I loved Airwolf too. All right. What else are we going to look at tonight? JDM. How did that Maserati get in there? $968. Fairlane. All right, let's go back and find the Fairlane. 66 Fairlane Convertible. Oops. One too many times. All right. 66 Fairlane Convertible. Very nice car for 50 plus years old. 289 auto trans, power top, works, minimal rust, and has a repaint at some point. Have new wheels and tires pictured for the right deal. 99, so it's over 100,000 miles. Auto trans, blue with blue, off-white interior. Gosh, I like the rest of the cars that are around there too. It's nice SS Camaro, the Monte Carlo. That's what, like a 77. But anyways, we're looking at the Fairlane. Nice. Those rims would definitely look pretty good on that car. It's a Fairlane 500. Oh, you need to put that in there. Good look, pretty straight looking body. Decent interior. A little cracking on the armrest, but hey, it's a 50-year-old car. 289. Sweet car. I would pay. I'd do it. I'd go in for 8,900 on the Fairlane. Good looking car. It'll be a lot of fun. Alrighty. I'm gonna do one more car here, and then we'll go on to our final destination. Let's look at this 1952 Buick. Yeah, that is definitely something I'd like to see too, is the rust, but especially where the rust is. That would be the kicker. Show me the rust and where it is, and then I'll put down my cash. All right, we're gonna end the Maryland portion of our trip with this 1952 Buick 8. Good running, nice original Buick. This is a classic. You just get in and drive. Brakes work, great engine, runs smooth, transshifts well. All right, let's take a look at the Buick 8. Those lines are just classic. And a chrome. Wow. Straight 8. Very nice interior. Looks like it might be an older restoration, but it's done right. Looks good. Yeah, not, this little rechrome or shining up that chrome right there. Definitely that is when they had designers. Yeah. Nowadays, cars look so much alike, it's hard to tell one from another. Back then, man, they knew how to design them. Look at that. The original title for the car. Wow. That is an awesome piece of history. Oh, and the original sales invoice. $2,700. 1952. I'm sure that was a chunk o' change. Owner's service policy. Nice. That's cool. I like the documentation with it. If it runs and drives as good as they say, I'd plunk down the 9,300. I'd see if they take 9, but I'd buy it. All right. So goodbye, Maryland. Hello, California. And just so you know, like I did last week, I went into a zip code generator and it popped out the 3 zip codes. And the last one, we're in LA. And we got pretty good amount of money to work with for LA. What do you see in here that you would like to take a look at, Pete? Why is, because they have it as a 95 Acura Legend. Oh, come on. Ooh. That BMW looks like it needs a little help, but I don't think I've ever seen a 2000 CS. Jag. It equals a little over 26K today. Yeah, that doesn't doubt that actually is seems like a pretty cheap car by today's standards for what you got. What do we want to look at here? 85 Chrysler Baron, anyone? Sunbeam. Go for the 2000? Sure, we can do that. Can't always look at the perfect cars. Wow. Very desirable project, really. 2000 CS is available in red with a black interior. It comes equipped with a manual transmission and includes some various miscellaneous. Is it various or miscellaneous parts? This car has a lot of potential, sitting with the same owner for many years, waiting to be restored. 9750 miles may not be actual miles or exceed the limitations. Yeah, right. All customers are encouraged to do research before buying. Yes, of course. So definitely needs some help, but very interesting car. Like I say, I don't think I've ever seen a 2000 CS. Nice design on it, though. It's pretty good looking. Ooh, kind of lost me at the rear end, though. Very interesting design. Oh, interior needs a complete restoration. I don't even mind that the paint's chipped. I would, you know, fix the headlights up, put a, you know, functioning interior in it, and drive it. Bit steep for me, but that's very true. Steep, but this is California we're talking. That's going to be hard to fix right there. That's my biggest one of my biggest issues. I don't know. I don't think I'm into it for nearly 10 grand. It's an interesting car. I'm actually not even sure I'm into it for any money. But a very interesting car. Very, you know. All right. Let's see what else we've got. Apparently that dealership likes to deal in a lot of cars that need some help. Let's take a look at the 67 Sunbeam Alpine. 9750, just like the other car. Let's see what it says. Sunbeam Alpine, British Racing Green, black interior, 4-speed manual, dual Zenith carbs, solid wheels, soft top, and includes a spare tire. Very presentable and excellent original California car, which is also mechanically sound. Not bad. Mileage may exceed blah blah. All right, let's take a look through the pictures on their Sunbeam. That's a much better looking car. That would be a fun car to go through. Yeah. Yep. Alpines or Mulholland if you're still out in California, or PCH, you know, go drive this thing up the Pacific Coast Highway. That would be a blast and a half. Yeah. That's presentable roof. I don't know how new that is, but looks good enough. I'd love to see the engine, which of course they don't show. Oh, pretty cool car. No, you know, if it actually runs the way they, you know, say that it does, you know, that might be worth $97.50. It'd be a fun car to drive across country, that's for sure. Sure, it's not my money, I'd buy it. All right. What else we got? Okay. Not changing the subject, but I just figured out my no expense spared modern dream car. Oh, yeah. My modern day dream car, sports car. I'd you know, agree with you. I would take an Aston Martin over, you know, a lot of other cars. I wouldn't take no McLarens. Ferraris are too pretentious. Lamborghinis are just overdone. Jags don't have the same sort of panache. I would take an Aston Martin too. And my old classic car that I would want. That's kind of cliche, but I'd probably want a '67 Camaro. My mother's first new car was a '67 Camaro. Hers only had the inline six in it, but it'd have to be something like that, or maybe a '69 GTO Judge. But you cannot go wrong with a 440 AAR CUDA. That's for sure. All right. Nice looking Beetle. Rolls Royce that needs some help. Yeah. Mercury Montclair. Nice. Electra 225, pretty cool. Another Electra, 69 Electra. All right. Let's do probably just a couple more cars here, and call it a night. What do you want to do, Pete? You get one, I get one, then we're gonna call it good unless somebody else pipes up in the chat. Cheap cars have a lot to be desired. Yep, you got that right. Especially LA. You know, I kind of almost picked a different place in LA, just because I think everybody there thinks they've got something bigger than it really is. But all I know what my last vehicle is going to be. 75 Fiat. All right. Bianchina Giardina. I know I butchered that. 53,000 miles, manual trans, green with tan interior, $9,900 for the 75 Fiat. Auto Bianchini. Oh gosh, I'm not even gonna. Very rare. Leather seats, new tires, just installed a rebuilt engine, built in Italy, new clutch, new brakes. No room, must sell. These wagons sell upwards of 15K. Sure they do. I didn't even try and type it. Yeah, I don't blame you. So let's take a look through. Definitely, I'm getting a mini feeling out of this thing. That and a 500 feel from the front. Oh, there's a 500 right. Excuse me, right behind it. That's kind of a cool little rig. Does have a back seat. Nice. Manual trans. There's rear engine. I think some of these things were. Straight little car. And yeah, I would say that is in the rear of the vehicle. Nice. I would pay to buy California standards. Yep. Yep. That is definitely a interesting little car. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, by California standards, that's well worth it. Whether you could get 9,900, around here for it, or down where you are would be another story. But in California, it's probably a good price. All right. Last thing we're gonna do. I was gonna take a look at that crew cab, but I think we're gonna go with something a little different. Let's take a look at this. This looks like a Blazer, but we'll see whether it actually is or not. 67 Chevy short bed. Manual trans. Well, like the kind of brush guard or whatever you want to call that is. That's pretty cool. Let's see what it says. Great running, classic 4x. Will go anywhere. Pink slip in hand, just registered. Oh yeah, it is a pickup. Like the hoop here, whatever you want to call that. Rims aren't bad. I like the look of the paint. You know, the original look there. That's nice. Needs some lights up top though. I don't know. I think I'd probably ditch the rack on the roof, but again, just me. Winch underneath the license plate. Huh. Nice looking truck for what I see there. $8,700. You're definitely not going to find anything that clean and decent looking around here. Probably spend that money to get a decent clean truck. But that a lot of great cars, a lot of interesting prices on cars out in Cali. Old Rolls Royce. Very cool. All right. Let's go back here. Thank you for everybody who was in the stream watching, and thank you very much, Pete, for all the comments and the extended cab. Okay. The extended cab was. I spoke wrong. It wasn't an extended cab. It was a crew cab. Right there. It's 89 crew cab. I am a complete and utter nut for the square body crews. I like the single wheel, better than the dualies. But I absolutely adore these trucks. I know I've said it before. I've known a family back in New York, where I'm originally from, that this is all the father drove. This and a 69 El Camino. From last I knew, they still had 3 of these crew cab square bodies, and what I wouldn't do to get myself a hold of one of them. We'll look this thing over quick before we go. 89 Silverado 3500 crew, 4-door, 8-foot bed, long sucker. And it says call Scott. Okay, Scott. Oh, I love them all. That kind of looks weird. I don't know what it is with the tires. Yeah. The dualies definitely are. Oh, look at that! You selling all of them or just that one? Looks like there's 3 different ones that he's selling. Yeah. Okay, so is it $9 grand for all of them, or is it $9 grand a piece? This one looks, the first one here, that looks kind of odd. I don't know what it is. It just looks, I don't know if it's the wheels that make it look weird. I definitely like the other 2 a little bit better. I think my choice out of the 3 would be the one at the far end, not this one. Yep, definitely got to call Scott. But this guy definitely looks like is a crew cab hoarder, because the red one back here, and the far back of the picture, you can see another square body crew. There's other Chevys back there. Hoarder, jeez. So, anyways, that is gonna do it for us for tonight. Got an hour in. Again, Pete, thank you very much for all the hard work you did in the comment section. Thank you, everyone who did stop in and view the show. Really appreciate it. Let's get a lot more people out here next week. Actually, I take that back. Next week, being Christmas, there will not be a show. but we will do a New Year's Day show. Who knows? Maybe we'll move it forward and we'll do a show on New Year's Eve and do an extended. Just sit here and look at the vehicles on Facebook Marketplace. Another thing for you guys to think out and let me know. Should we also go and look through Craigslist or stick with the Facebook Marketplace? Put comments down below. And as always, dreams without ambition is like a car without gas. You're not going to get very far. God bless. Take care. Have a fantastic Christmas. And make sure you tune in on Friday at 8 p.m. for Car Chat with Kip. This time I'm going to be a little bit more prepared than I was last week. At least we're going to give it a shot. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.